Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Swat coming at you with the weekly comic book wrap. We've got a decently sized DC haul this week, so let's get started. Kicking things off, we've got Batman number 157. So where we left off, Batman was in pursuit of Leonard Cull, who had been manipulating events in Gotham through the Court of Owls, uh, such to the point that Edward Nygma was likely to be able to affect a merger with Wayne Industries, and had framed Commissioner Jim Gordon for murder by the murder of Mayor Nakano, whose wife Jim was having an affair with. Also, there was someone contesting Bruce Wayne's legitimacy as the sole heir of the Wayne family, and oh yeah, Commander Starr, the new hero was seemingly backed by Commissioner Vandal Savage, was discovered to be by Batman, pretty much only by Batman though, was discovered to be none other than the assassin KG Beast. And so the issue opens with Batman launching himself at Cull's plane. He has the hard drive with some of Nygma's software that could potentially kind of upend the balance of power in the world. The Enigma tech building is burning, and however, Mad Hatter shows up and explains that there were further bombs, but they've all been defused. Well, maybe not entirely successfully. But Batman gets onto Cull's plane, deals with his bodyguards, while Commander Starr tries to incite the rioting crowds of Gotham to allow to basically kill Rowan Brickmore, the CEO of Wayne Enterprises. Gordon saves Riddler. Cull is killed in when a bullet ricochets off of one of Batman's gauntlets. Also, the pilot of the plane dies. But Batman gets a hold of Bullock. Bullock basis. Okay, we need to clear 17th of Gillette from Gillette to Meglick, but Vandal Savage as you were belayed, but the Bullock's response is typical for Bullock. Batman uses manages to get some explosives on the wings of the plane, and utilizes the guns of the bodyguards to ignite the explosives, so that the plane can land on basically in the street. He attacks Commander Starr and saves Birkmore. Uh, when Gordon saves Riddler, he says that he's not a good man, but he's doing his best. But yeah, apparently the one of the big things of this was a multinational plan involving the Russians, obviously with KG Beast, and he was rebuilt and basically had the various body parts he's had augmented over the years. KG Beast, generally speaking, has a weapon on his prosthesis, a weapon that holds a gun as well as a blade, and he had a just a hand for replacement. But Batman makes a point of relenting from beating KG Beast to death. But he does kind of indulge himself for a little while, and he realizes that he shouldn't. Basically, like, oh, okay, I went a little far, so yeah, I don't need to. But he doesn't make a speech about. He has a speech in him for for a situation such as this. But him wearing a mask, it would kind of make it less make the speech kind of just like he was just trying to justify himself. And so a week later, Bruce meets with the man who was trying to wrest control of Wayne Industries and the Wayne fortune from Bruce. And apparently, the man's name is William. Goes by Will, just with one L. And Bruce says, why drop the lawsuit? And Will explained that he never wanted to win the lawsuit. He never really wanted any of it. But and he tells Bruce that if it was anything, he wanted Bruce to know what it's like to worry about losing everything. As he puts it, the people living paycheck to paycheck are always in danger of losing everything. But Bruce tells him that he knows that Will can't see it, but he's trying his best. And they did the DNA test was done, and it turns out that Will isn't Bruce's brother. Apparently, though, Will's mother was always kind of sad about whenever she'd see Bruce Wayne in the news, just because of the public persona of Bruce Wayne. But what Will really wants for Bruce is basically trying to be more like his father. Turns out that Will is a doctor, which And Bruce meets with Leslie Tompkins outside, and basically says, "Yeah, there's not going to be an extra place setting for at Thanksgiving, but." And he talks about forgiveness and, of course, forgiving himself, for things that just fail safe, for what he did to Jason, and how he's wanting to forgive Gordon as well, but he's not sure how to go about doing that. But Leslie says, for Batman to be human with him. Apparently, Gordon is considering returning to the GCPD. He knows he'd likely be put down as a beat, put on a beat, and apparently Bullock has quit the GCPD again. And Batman kind of says it will be a very good thing for us to have someone on the inside. And Jim's still beating himself up about Nakano's murder, and he kind of feels like maybe it seems that the Hatter Tech glasses were broken, and it looks like he actually may have killed Nakano willingly. But that's something that hasn't been made public. And until just before Batman answers a call from the police scanner. Batman states that Gordon's not alone, and they'll do things together. Basically, helping Jim come to terms with everything. Yeah, it says that mistakes were made. Mistakes will always be made. Both of them are human, flawed. There's no way around that. All they can try to do is be good men. And that is where the issue ends. If I remember correctly, the next issue is set to begin the Hush Part 2 arc by Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee. We'll see. We'll see when that eventually comes out. Anyways, moving on to our next book, we've got Batgirl, number 4. Where we left off, Cassandra Cain and her mother Lady Shiva have basically are surrounded by both allies and enemies. There's High Priest Jayesh, an ally, Angel Breaker, an enemy, Miss Al Ghul, an enemy, and alive? Someone that Cassandra doesn't know, and of course, her mother. But they're all on the run from the Unburied. And as they discuss everything, the Unburied get onto the train, and make another attack. Batgirl, her mother, and her allies by circumstance try to repel the attack. However, only she has been cut, and she basically makes a paste out of the some blue of the blue poppy. So she's able to, which she's able to heal, and so but some of the members of the Unburied attack, the leadership of the Unburied attack them. And the issue ends with Cassandra leaving with Jayesh, and for the first time wondering not so much what Batman would do, what her mother would do. Good issue. I'm really digging this miniseries. This series. As far as I know, it's not a miniseries. I hope it's not a miniseries. Though I get the feeling it's probably going to end up not even having the longest run. But fingers crossed. Moving on though to our last one for the moment, we've got Birds of Prey, number 18. Where we left off, Cass had been rescued by the birds, and all was well. So the issue opens with Dinah and Sin sparring. Sin still having having Megara, basically being kind of akin to Venom, actually. But they're using powers, and it's not really helpful for. It's not exactly a good thing for Barbara trying to listen to various surveillance and whatnot. But apparently, someone's trying to kidnap Sin, and so it's decided that Sin and Dinah are going to take a vacation to draw out the kidnappers, and then basically then get the drop on them. Barda and Cass are playing a fighting game. Apparently, Cass is able to read body language in a fighting game, so that's cool. Like seriously, that's cool. But however, John Constantine then calls the birds, basically saying he's in the seam and he needs help. Basically, he's lowered his ward. He's lowered his ward so that he could be possessed by a demon to get the demon to a specific place. At the safe house, Sin and Dinah basically make verbally, they're talking about their plans for dinner and what they're gonna what they want to eat, but they don't have this ingredient or that ingredient, but they're also signing to be strategic. Cass and Barta get to the scene, manage to find the possessed John Constantine, but it turns out that a man named Barter, who has apparent army of infernal golems, is wanting the demon that's currently possessing John. Barter takes on the golems. They reform, but it seems like this is gonna take a while. But at the safe house, the assassins are prepping their ambush. And Dinah has a book next to her on the couch, The Art of an Ambush. That is where the issue ends. Good issue. Nice start to the. Good start to the fourth arc, I think. I think this is the fourth arc. I think. But anyways, that's going to do it for now. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Blue Sky, Instagram, Mastodon, Twitter, Patreon, and PayPal can be found in the description box down below. This is Rock and Roll Spock signing off saying, live long and rock hard.